like in the middle of the woods, I come up to this old cement, and this is clearly grown over on a little point. I mean, there's some resemblance that there was maybe a footbridge of some sort that went across here, or probably some kind of containment for stone. A lot of this stone, I'm sure, broke through with rivers and whatnot, but we have a significant dam and a lake behind it, potentially, the buildup of a sluiceway to take trees out of here. It's just interesting. There's a property over that direction. There's another one that direction. Probably more in that direction. I don't want to bother anybody. We're ways away yet, but just, I want to see where this goes, if there's a lake behind this or what it looks like. Exactly where it goes to. I'm way off the path. I veered off the path and decided to follow the stream upstream just to see where it goes. So let's see where it goes. Nice fern field. Well, it's going to be a little challenging to navigate. Well, actually, it's pretty easy. Looks like something came through here recently, knocked things down. Was human or bear? Seeing as there's a bit of a path. Well, that looks kind of deep. What is it? Wait, Luna. Wait. Hold on, honey. Wait. No, we're not chasing anything. No, wait up, baby. I see a footbridge that goes all the way across and probably gets us into private land here. So I don't want to go too much farther. Yep, there's a house right there on the other side. There's a dwelling right there, an old cabin. No, I guess I wander through the woods. I have a pretty good idea of where to go. Yeah, I'll leave that. Interesting. So this is coming from something a little more significant. Come on. Come. No, you don't. You come back here. Come on. So this looks interesting, and I see a clearing up there, and I know that the path is about, I don't know, half a mile that direction. Let's see where this goes. And clearly there's a swamp back there, so let's see. The path would have gone up and in, probably way off in that direction, so at some point I'll veer to the right and try and cross that path. Well, let's see about bushwhacking and about what's on the other side of this berm. And a good way up this berm would be to take a shallow point instead of going straight up it. Ride the hammock of it, as it were. Oh, that's cool. It's a steep hillside, that's for sure. Let's see. This is the swampland or whatever that I'm going to have to traverse at some point. And that looks like a viable path through that direction, back up onto the hillside, and get to our path. See where this goes. It's a significant drop off. I'd like to use two hands, but also You never know what you're going to find along the way. There's a little wet spot there. It gets increasingly challenging to just walk through everything or walk past everything when you don't have a clear path. So you have to navigate. Okay, well, what does it look like if I navigate across a wet area on sticks or whatever is available? Well, then you just walk into a brush pile. It's like there's a challenge in front of me. Hey, check this out. Oh, very nice. We have looks like a partial skull. It looks like a deer skull. I'm not exactly sure, but spine there and the vertebra going to, yeah. It looks like that anyway. And the eye sockets would have been below, back in here, and interesting. Oh, well, I'm not sure what else that would be. Curious. That's a curious thing indeed. There's that. Yeah, most likely deer, I would say, because given all this water passing through here and whatever, I just want to get to the other side of this branch in here. And slippage in the winter, animals fall and get stuck in icy places, or they get knocked over and get bound up in making the icy crossing where the other ones get through easily. The weak and the feeble have the challenge of a lifetime getting through and sometimes don't make it. So this is an interesting little stream here. I don't know where it goes to. There's a really interesting stone there that I'd love to have a look at another time, but for all intents and purposes, I think forward movement through all of this. Oof. If I can move forward without falling over, that's a big challenge. Random walking. So I know that the sun sets to the west, which is to my left somewhere, and it sinks low in the south. So it might be southwest if it's to my left because it's the afternoon, and east is to my right. So if I'm going this direction, I'm going north more or less. I should hit the path in about a quarter mile. Did I bring water? Yes, I brought water. Did I bring food? I did not bring any food. But I just ate lunch, so I'm not too concerned. Water's the big one. Oh, this is a nice high point. Oh, there's a path. Did you find the path, Luna? Did you find the path? This is what dogs are for. Yep, there's the path. Not even a quarter mile, so maybe a quarter mile between the stream. There we are. So anyway, that was fun. I love bushwhacking. For one, just going along the stream and... No, Luna. Well, I have a thing about bikes too. In the environment, and all the challenge that they have making more goopy on the trail and digging in and having that tread and so on. I understand no motorized vehicles, but vehicles, I don't know. What think about bikes going through the woods? I guess it's not a whole lot different than running. That's a pretty tree, pretty dead. Luna, there's potentially one more coming, so let's just relax a little bit. Heel, you're behind Papa. Here's where we went off the trail before. Ish. Okay, I have stuff in my shoe. The man that went by on his bike was a little bit feisty. He's like, "Is your dog friendly?" And I said, "Yes." And he's like, "Oh," because she kind of growled. And I said, "It's all right. She's, got a thing about bikes." And he retorted with, "Well, I have a thing about dogs." Well, all right then. I have a thing about people with attitude. Anyway, what I learned about people who are angry when they're raising their voice, if you bring your voice down, they usually match it. And if you keep your voice down, like lower, slower, calm, they'll match it eventually anyway. Which is nice. You can take somebody out of their mood simply by changing the way you speak to them. Anyhow, I hear another person coming, so I'm gonna stop. Luna, stop.